questions?
Did you talk to your players about Finley Prep as far as them being back-to-back champions and coming into the game trying to knock off Goliath?
No, we didn't have to talk about it. The media did all that for us. That's all we heard back to back, and that's a great accomplishment for this level of play. So we knew about it. Most of our kids are on the AAU circuit, so we knew several of their players. And if you turn on one of the other ESPN channels, you'll see the Elite 24 and just watch the McDonald's All-American game last night. So we knew about them. Knew we had to play together and play hard, and we did. So there was no great speeches. We feel like we've played a demanding schedule, and we knew we can pretty much play with anybody if we play our game.
Fred, you talked about how important Joel and Greg would be to this game. They ended up spending a lot of time on the bench with foul trouble, so Derek had to step in. Can you talk about their performances today and how critical they were to you guys winning?
Well, we had some good practices. Greg was hurt a lot, had pulled muscle, so he didn't practice a lot. Joel is nursing an injury that he hurt in the state championship game. So, we had a lot of practice time without Greg and Joel. So the other guys stepped up. Not only did Derek Davis and Derek Jones, but also Montel Williams and Devon Huggins. They also came in and gave us some good minutes, especially in the first half. And those guys they spent most of the game on the bench, but when they spent a lot of time on the bench. So we just felt like we thought that Finley would go no more than 7, 8 deep, and we knew we could go 8 or 9 deep. So the guys we put in are not the caliber of Joe and Greg, but when you play as a team and play together, team defense, share the ball offense, we felt like we still would be okay.
Is this something you told your team early in the third quarter? It seems like Finley came out with like a serious uppercut and stuff that Nate Johnson dunked, and a lot of fouls, and you guys are collecting like one on top of the other, and turnovers and stuff. Can you talk about what you made for your team?
Well, we kind of went away from what we were doing. We got caught up in the official calls. Then we started complaining instead of getting back on defense. Allowed the dunk. Then we started reaching instead of moving our feet. So, we just had to, take a step back and kind of relax and, get back to our game. And I think Montel Williams came in off the bench and did a big three, a big shot there during that run they had, and we kind of got our composure back and, played a lot better after that. We just stopped, what I tell the players, let me get on the official and let them play. So they started playing, I started yelling more at the rest. We got a couple calls down the stretch.
Jacoby, how much do games like this make you want to play both sports in college?
A lot. My Coach Austin just telling me just play basketball, but I just came to. Did I say that? But it wasn't mostly me that made it look like that out there. If you saw, like, a lot of times I was using one of our bigs for picks, or like another person would pass me the ball for me, where it was easier for me to score.
I know that you're definitely going to be getting some attention in April from the D1 colleges, but this is a really great opportunity for you to play on the national stage, get some exposure. I know that, was it Alabama, Fred, that calls them get buckets?
Get buckets.
So talk a little bit about playing on this stage and what these next couple of days mean for you in terms of getting that attention.
It feels good to be on a stage like this because I know what you said is true. Basically, I'm going to get a lot of colleges after this, but the next couple of days going to mean a lot. It's going to be a lot of stuff to go through in just this 1 month of picking the college. So I just got to be ready for it.
No questions? I know I just walked in, I apologize. Jacoby, 30 points today. Your assignment was Nick Johnson, who's headed to Arizona. I know you're going on a football scholarship. Wait, which one is oh, that's you. I'm sorry. You're going on a football scholarship. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's good.
30 points today. Your toughest assignment was trying to stop Arizona recruit Nick Johnson, but you're going on a football scholarship. Would you definitely say that was an assignment that you that was accomplished this afternoon?
Yeah, since we won, but
Well, to win as well. But yeah.
I mean, he had his run and he did what he had to do for his team, but I mean, he was hard to stick. But like, if I got beat, then I knew I had help behind me. And that's what coach was telling us to do: just crowd him and just let him go past us if he can, and send him into our big, because I don't think he can score on each other.
Oh, and for Coach Ross, I overheard from Coach Peck of Findlay Prep that you guys are a Big Top football program. Would you definitely say the basketball program is now starting to kind of get recognized?
Well, the state of Florida is a football first state.
Of course.
We've had a good basketball program for a long time. Actually, in the history of the school, we never had a losing season. We won 3 state championships. We've been there 7 times. So, in our area, people know about Dwyer basketball as well. But football, it's a football state. So, there's proof. The write-up coming up here was about Jacoby, football, University of Florida, and a little bit of basketball. I had to put that in. But we feel like we've got a good program. We've got a lot of seniors on this team, been here, 3-4 years. We've been to the state championship 3 years in a row. Lost the first 2 years before we won this year. So, I think that speaks a lot for our basketball program. We've got an alumni playing in the NBA now. Matter of fact, I think Cleveland's playing Washington tomorrow. They play with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Alonzo Z. We've got several guys in Division I programs right now. So, that speaks for the basketball.
Anything else?